Warfield, it certainly looks like a very special night for the city of Wayne.
Sure is. Doris Dahl did a good job on the weather for us today. We did a little rain thing there this morning, and it worked. It went away.
Oh, well, we'll have to employ her to do that more often.
Done a fine job. It's a beautiful evening, perfect weather, and it looks like we're going to have a real good turnout for the event. And we're going to be a lot more of these in the coming years.
Do you think there's going to be something going on most every weekend if the weather does hold?
I believe that's the intent, that the Arts and Entertainment Committee has really been pretty active, and I think we're going to have some good activities at this facility and others around town.
That does sound wonderful. Hopefully we'll have people from a lot of other cities saying, well, let's go to Wayne tonight.
Yes, we had a few people, visitors, friends from Plymouth here tonight, and they thought, well, we've really outdone it. So we're real pleased with the comments we've heard this evening, and we think it's going to be a great evening for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sept, this is a proud night for the city of Wayne.
It is indeed, Sharon. A very proud night. Very proud night.
How long have people been working on the amphitheater idea?
The idea first germinated about 1985. We actually began construction, though, last year. And we've been working on it about 10 months now.
And has there been a special committee or a special group of people that have been planning this?
There really have been several groups. Amongst the staff, of course, there's all the departments are working on it, but the Planning Commission's involved, the Recreation Advisory Board, the Downtown Development Authority, the Advisory Council to the Downtown Development Authority, and most recently our Arts and Entertainment Committee has been working on us with programming the uses of the amphitheater.
Well, I would like to introduce some of the members of your committee perhaps later on, and I understand that the architect and some of the other people involved are also here this evening.
They're all here. Everybody's here. The contractor, the architect's boss, the landscapers are here, and we invited them all to come, and they were all pleased to be here to take a little bow and, of course, absorb the nice day and the good times we hope to have in this building.
Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, Sharon. Thank you.
John Davids, I understand that you were the architect here.
Right, yeah, I work with TMP Associates, and we work with the city manager's office and Debbie Manns in designing this project for the city, and we're really happy to see the crowd out here tonight for the opening.
People are arriving, and I think everyone is very impressed. Tell us, was this your only idea, or were there several plans that you presented?
Yeah, we actually went through a series of several options. I think we had 4 finished options that we showed, siting the thing in different areas of the park, and this was really the one that everybody thought would be the best, and I think it's really going to be successful when it's finished. It's not quite finished yet. We decided to have the party when we had nice weather still, but there's still a roof structure to be built that'll complete the project in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, so it will be completed, say, by the end of the summer?
Right, it will be completed by the end of the summer.
I understand that you're also doing some other work here in the city of Wayne.
Right, we're right now the work is going on at Atwood Park is through our office, and also Avondale Park. We're putting 4 new ball fields in, and we're also planning for a future farmers market somewhere in the city.
What other areas are you working in besides the city of Wayne, John?
Well, myself, my wife, and I are very involved in the Tiger Stadium fan club, trying to preserve and renovate Tiger Stadium. So we're looking forward to meeting with Mike Illich in the next few weeks sometime to talk about our plans to renovate the ballpark.
Well, that certainly sounds exciting, and thank you very much. I'm glad that you were able to attend the opening here, and I know everyone has been saying wonderful things.
Yeah, well, I hope everybody comes out and enjoys it. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
To some of the members of the Arts and Entertainment Committee. I believe, Chris Sanders, you're the chairman?
Yes, I am for this year.
And Audrey Bennett, could you tell us a little bit about the Arts and Entertainment Committee?
Well, it's a newly appointed committee. The city council members each had an opportunity to appoint a member for the committee. It's a 9-member committee. And I was appointed by Councilman Ed Phillips, and it's an honor to serve. And all of us have been very active in preparing the events for September and the grand opening here this evening.
Tell us some of the things that we'll be seeing or hearing here. Chris, could you tell us a little bit about this September program?
Well, we have plenty of things for kids to do, such as Clown Day, and we have a country day, as well as we have the La Ensemble to finish off the month of September.
That sounds really exciting. What else can we look forward to coming this fall, Audrey?
Well, other than those events, we're hoping that we will be able to meet often enough to get a good program to start out and inaugurate the Wayne State Theater. So that will be our winter event. We're also going to be working on the program for 1993 for the summer events, spring and summer events for the amphitheater. We hope to have lots of exciting and cultural and the arts and all kinds of entertainment here in the city of Wayne.
And I'm sure that we're all looking forward to it. Thanks so much to your committee. It looks like you're doing a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Mayor Warfield, Ken Warfield. Thanks a lot, folks. It's a great evening in downtown Wayne. We're going to have a lot more of these in the coming years. I have a few introductions I'd like to make. Some of the people that have joined us this evening. First, I'd like to introduce Hank Goudy, the son of Charles Goudy, who the park is named after. Hank. His sister, Molly Goudy, is with us also, daughter of Charles Goudy. Molly. State Representative Jim Costiba was here earlier. I believe he's left for another commitment to Belleville. It's election year, you know. He stopped and said hello. Also, we have with us probate judge Milt Mack, former city councilman from the city of Wayne. Milt Mack. County Commissioner, a local Wayne resident, Brian Heyman, is here with us also. Brian. One of the key people that made this possible from Mr. McNamara's staff is Hurley Coleman. Hurley? Mayor Bob Bennett from the city of Livonia is supposed to be with us here. I haven't seen Bob. Did he make it? That's not made it yet. He'll probably join us later. Carl Clark, City Westland Public Service Director. Carl, did you make it? He'll be with us later. Judge Carolyn Archibald, 29th District Court. Carolyn. From the Wayne Westland Board of Education, we have Vicki Welty, Vice President, and Sharon Phelan, Trustee. And also, almost made a boo-boo. That's the only one I'll make. I'll be doing great. Sharon Phelan and Vicki Welty, Wayne Westland Schools. We have former Mayor Paul Latta, and he is with us this evening. Jim Atwood regrets he cannot attend. Paul? Former council people Bob Beanie, Ed Rowe, Chuck West, and Mike Brown. Former city managers, the Dean of City Managers in Michigan, Wally Earlsmith, is with us. Wally? Pat Cullen. And Tom Daly. Your present City Council, Ed Phillips, Mayor Pro Tem. Pat Norton, the Dean of the Council. Pat. Tom Kelly. Tom. And Councilwoman Donna McEachern. Donna. And Bob Dickerson. Bob. And Al Demetrio. Al. City Attorney Dick Clark. The back row. Also like to take a moment to introduce the Arts and Entertainment Committee. If you look in your program, Chris Saunders, Chairman. If you hold your applause, and we'll introduce them all, and we can applaud at the end. Chris Saunders, Chairman. Audrey Bennett, Vice Chairwoman. Elizabeth Arthur, Liz. Tim Kosher. Kevin Daly. Kathleen Darfler. Pamela Dabrowski. Karen Drews. Velota Wolf. Donna McEachern, the council liaison. Let's give them all applause. I noticed some of you earlier were walking around looking at the artwork that we have behind us this evening. Tell you a little bit about that real briefly. Around the circle of the Amphitheater Plaza, we've displayed some award-winning works of art that's created by elementary school students at Taft Galloway, Monroe, Lincoln, and Schweitzer in the Wayne Westland School District. These drawings were sent to China for the International Art Festival. Although countries around the world participated in the art festival, the only United States schools to do so were the Wayne Westland and a few schools in the state of Washington. 4 of these pieces won top awards, and all were given special recognition by the Chinese government. This time I'd like to introduce, of course, known to all of us, our great county executive, Ed McNamara, formerly from Livonia, now from Wayne, Michigan. Ed?
Boy, this really seems like old home week, seeing Hank Goudy and, gee, all these people. You know, for 5 years or so, back in the 50s, I was the telephone company manager and located across Michigan Avenue. I belonged to the local service club and became very deeply involved with the Goodfellows. So coming back and seeing all these people that look just a little younger at that time, but they're still spry and still moving. I talked to Ken earlier about using this site for a new stadium for Tiger baseball. But he and John and the council decided that wasn't a very good idea, and obviously the use is a pretty outstanding one. You know, I was the mayor of Livonia for 17 years. We built 2 ice rinks, 3 golf courses, a new city hall, 1,300 acres of park, but we never built an amphitheater. We got plans for it, we had them drawn up, and we have a location for it. It was one of those things that I always visualized that someday we would have, but unfortunately I wasn't there long enough. Apparently 17 years wasn't long enough. But this is just such a beautiful site. The county has a very minimum role in it. I understand we leased you a piece of property back here for 1,000 years, and if you want to renew it, we'll make sure that's taken care of. Well, we just are so impressed with what you have done with this property. Wayne has always been an outstanding community. It's always made a great contribution to the county of Wayne, and obviously this goes on because if anything, we know we talk about family values, and I can think of nothing greater than to have an amphitheater where families and friends can come and join and meet and enjoy a wonderful evening out. So it's really a pleasure for me to be here and bring greetings from the county of Wayne, and assure you that if there's any other way that we can help, we're here to serve you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ed. This time I'd like to call my wife Goudy up here to the front. This is going to be the biggest anniversary party we've ever had. Not too many husbands can give their wife an amphitheater for their wedding anniversary. John? The city manager is expected to top that. Impossible. Impossible.
Happy anniversary to you, Goudy. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. This is a great pleasure, as the county executive indicated, the mayor indicated. It's a great day for Wayne. November 1st, 91, we gathered to reopen the State Wayne Theater and proclaimed it a great day for Wayne. I believe September 3, 1992 also qualifies for that great day status. The reopening of the theater was wonderfully satisfying to us. It was a piece of this community's history that had been with us since the late 40s, that had been closed for years, and now is open tonight as we are here. All 4 movie screens are operating. 10 months ago when we opened it, only 2 were operating. Tonight, all 4 are going. In about a month, the live stage section, theater number 4, which is now just showing movies, theater number 4 will be ready to have live performances like these, only indoors, and we're about 1 month away from that. That was a tremendous accomplishment, but tonight we think in some ways this is even more special, because this wasn't here. This was in people's minds. It wasn't something like the theater that we knew and we knew we could fix. This was an open piece of ground. The county executive downplayed the part of the county in putting this project together. Actually, this was a project that involved 3 levels of government. A $250,000 grant from the state of Michigan, Department of Natural Resources, the cooperation of Mr. McNamara and his staff, particularly Hurley Coleman, to lease this property. You're sitting on property of Wayne. Musicians are standing right now on Wayne County land, but it's in Wayne. When you walk the path or stop at the observation deck along the river, you're actually in Wayne, but you're walking on or riding on Wayne County property. Too often, levels of government don't work together, or say it's his job, or her job, or their job, but it's not my job. But we, the city of Wayne, with the help of the county, with our county commissioner, at one point, Milt Mack's help, later succeeded by Brian Amon, of course all the staff, we put this together for today and for years to come. There will be more things going on here in the years to come than we even envisioned amongst the staff. And that's the way it ought to be. It's like our community center. Nobody in 1974 foresaw the kind of usership and the amount of people that use it like we know 20 years later do today. Many people were involved in addition to branches of government. The Planning Commission, the Recreation Advisory Board, the Citizens Advisory Committee to the Downtown Development Authority, the Downtown Development Authority, and most recently our newest body, which has a large part in tonight's activities, the Arts and Entertainment Committee, had a great deal to do with bringing this about. And I'd like all those people that serve on those boards, I won't introduce you all, but would you stand up if you're a member of the Planning Commission or the DDA, the Citizens Advisory Committee to the DDA, etc. Stand up so those in attendance can see who you are and take a bow. One of the unique things about this site is that Wayne, unlike some of our neighboring communities, is 6 square miles. We don't have a lot of vacant land, as others do, in which they can turn into parks and projects and housing and businesses. For the most part, we're developed, and so we have to look within to make ourselves better. And here was an example of a recreation center that was no longer being used, and we needed a new city hall. And the council and the staff made what was an empty building into a fine city hall. We then took the old city hall, desperately in need of a court, and made it into a fine court building for Judge Archbold and her staff. We're doing this with all the buildings and properties that we have within the city. We're working now, as you know, at Atwood Park. We have a second picnic pavilion in. There's more paths there for walking and jogging. There's more playground equipment. We're redoing the tennis courts. We're taking the tax dollars that you contribute and industry contributes and putting them to work for the people of Wayne so that we have something for today and something for the future. We enjoy immensely looking out the windows of these various buildings all times of the day and afternoon and evening and seeing families and young people and seniors enjoying the paths, enjoying the deck, enjoying the path system from Josephine to Elizabeth Street. If you haven't yet, walk the path. If you haven't seen the cooperation of the state, the county, and the city of Wayne, please take a moment, take a few minutes, and ride or walk or have someone show you where it is. Because there is no city in Wayne County that has a river walk. None. We are it. We're the first. A couple of other people need to be mentioned, and I'm going to put them on the spot and make them stand up. Because in the mid-1980s, when Tom Daly was the manager, he said, we need to do some things with these city buildings. And we went out and hired an architect. His name is Eric Karn. And Eric worked with us on the new City Hall and the new court. And it's Eric Karn that put in Tom Daly's mind and mine and others, the city councils, the idea of using this property for an amphitheater, for a plaza. There'll be, and Eric, where are you? Please stand up. Take a bow. I know you're here. He's hiding. He's modest. We'll get him up here in a few minutes. So he's not modest. Mr. McNamara knows him. He's not modest. Also tonight, the contractors here, Stellar Construction Company, and our friends from TMP. TMP is the architects of this project. They were hired by the city. They are the architects that put the community center together with us. John Davids, John Castellana are present. I saw them. Would you folks stand up and take a bow so we can see where you are? There's John. Okay, we're ready to stop speeches. We're ready to enjoy this. But one last comment. There are many people that feel that Wayne's best days are behind it. That's not true. You know it. The county executive knows it. The mayor and council know it. You're all here tonight because you don't believe that. You believe Wayne's best days are ahead of it. We are today, and as we did last year, we're making Wayne's best days coming up into the future. There will be more things that you will work on with us because we know how you feel about this city. And we will continue our very best, the council and the staff, to deliver to you a community that works, provides services, and now for the first time ever, cultural activities that no one can rival us in Wayne County. Thank you very much.
One more introduction I forgot. Larry Thomas, our new school superintendent, is here with us also from Wayne Westland Schools. Larry? And Councilwoman Sharon Scott from the city of Westland. Sharon? You're the ribbon cutting? Okay, ribbon cutting time, no more speeches, lots of music, lots of fun, more to drink, more to eat. We need up front here the city council members. Mostly we need Hank and Molly. Come on up. Come on. Bob Little, make Hank Goudy come up here. Come on, Molly. Need the city council. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need Hurley Coleman up front. Don't be shy. I need Ted the Polis, the recreation director, up here. And I need Debbie Mans. And I need Gary Clark. And I need Ramsey Elgaree. Ramsey is our acting city engineer. Gary is our acting DPW director. And they are the blood, sweat, and tears that
help make this possible too. Get you all lined up. Is Hurley Coleman up here? Okay. Come on, Brian, don't be shy.
That dome is done, he held it a long time. We were going to pay attention. Microphone.
Up the ribbon, Mayor. One last thing before we begin, we're going to make our own music here. Yesterday was Hank Goudy's 81st birthday. We're going to sing Happy Birthday to Hank. Those of you with better voices than mine, please begin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hank. Happy birthday to you.
I'm going to take a couple minutes to straighten out the stage, and then Elizabeth Arthur from the Entertainment and Arts Committee is going to explain the music to us a little bit, and we're going to have a concert.
Tonight we are featuring the music of Aaron Copland. Copland is remembered for writing music uniquely American in sound. His music is open and spacious, yet there is a purity and honesty that instills pride in the listener. The first piece will be Fanfare for the Common Man, followed by Appalachian Spring. Appalachian Spring won the 1945 Pulitzer Prize in Music and brought Copland world acclaim. It evokes feelings of community coming together to help one another. It reflects the importance of small-town unity in America. It is with this notion that we want to dedicate the Goudy Park Amphitheater and ignite the feelings of community that is such the essence of Copland's music. In Appalachian Spring, there is a beautiful melody from an old Shaker hymn. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. I would like to welcome the Dearborn Symphony Ensemble under the direction of conductor Donald Schleicher. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.